Alright, this is a quick video refresher on how to import documents into Laserfiche and apply metadata to them. So we're going to use the agendas as an example. The first thing you're going to do is open the Laserfiche client. It will either be on your desktop or down here pinned to your taskbar. So we'll open that up. The repository list will load, and you are going to enter the COS repository, which should at this point be the only one on the list. Now here we are within the client, and you see all the folders that we have already established. We're going to open the agendas in process folder, and then we are going to go to the folder we want to bring into the system. So I've already navigated to it through the P drive. I've got it here, and I'm just going to drag and drop it into this agendas and process folder. Now this will come up. I'm going to go ahead and click the apply these properties to all entries imported in this batch. I'm going to leave this as no template assigned, and I'm going to make sure that generate searchable text is checked off. That way it will go ahead and OCR all these documents automatically. So now we're going to push OK, and it will take a couple of minutes to process these documents. Okay, so once we are back and all of the documents have been brought into the system, we're going to begin by applying the metadata. So to do that, we are going to first apply what we know applies to the bulk of these. So one thing is we know that these are all city council meetings, and we also know that the majority of them are regular meetings. So we'll highlight them all. We'll go ahead and click this View Metadata button, and the box will come up. If this isn't already selected, if it comes up as no template assigned, the first thing you'll need to do is click here and assign it the agenda template. So that will bring up the fields that we need to fill in. So we'll go ahead and type regular meeting, because this is what's going to apply to most of them. And then we'll go back and individually change this for ones that are canceled or an amended or a special meeting. But to make it easy, we'll go ahead and apply regular to all of them to begin with. We will also assign the Shafter City Council as the board for all of these. Now some of them may be joint, and you'll see another box pops up as soon as you click the Shafter City Council. So if you need to add another board here, you can do that. And we'll go ahead and do that one by one as we're going through them. So for right now, this is going to be applied to all of these, and we can just go ahead and click OK. Alright, so I have now applied that metadata to all of these, and I can see that in my columns here. And the way to get those columns up is to go ahead and go over here to View, Columns, Load Columns, and then choose the column profile agendas. That way you've got the ones that you're looking at. Okay, so now what about changing these ones that are different? They're not a regular meeting, or maybe they're a joint meeting. And we also need to add the meeting date for everyone. So we're going to go one by one through these, and to do that we're going to click on them. We're going to click on the document preview pane. This is going to bring up what we're looking at in the document over here. So the easiest thing to look at on this is going to be the electronic file pane. We can get rid of the image pane, and you want the metadata pane, so we can look at that and see what's going on. Maybe even not the metadata pane, maybe just this. So you go ahead and click on the View Metadata again. So now we're just working with this one document. You can pull it over to the side to see what we're working with. So this is actually a canceled regular meeting, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and type that in. And the meeting date was 01/01/2002. 02. There we go. And that's all we have to do. So we just click OK. And you can see now that's been updated, as well as the meeting type. Now what about a joint meeting? So we'll do the same thing. We'll click on it, and this was a joint meeting between the City Council and the Planning Commission. So when we click on this metadata, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the Planning Commission. We'll go ahead and say this is actually a special joint meeting, and we'll add the date 06/11/2002. Okay, pretty easy. The rest of them you can just go through and add the metadata. Here it's just going to be a matter of adding the date, 01/15/2002. Oops. And clicking OK. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now once you're done with this, we'll go ahead and put it where it needs to go. So we'll go into City Clerk Archive Agendas. Need to create a new folder in here for 2002, and then similar, you would just select all, drag, drop into this folder over here. It's all set to go.